What's Gucci with it, veterans, military YouTube, back again with another banger. Today, we're going to be talking about the VA Disability Claims process, how it is not a sprint, it's a motherfucking marathon. You got to take your time with this, you know what I'm talking about. As always, like, share, subscribe, comment down below how you're currently doing in the VA claims process, whether you're going for a denied claim, increase to already service-connected VA disabilities, or presumptive conditions, whether it's go for, PACT Act, whatever the case may be. Let your boy know. Let's get into it. So, first of all, you understand, it takes time and patience to navigate effectively through the VA disability claims process. Yeah, some veterans are gonna get lucky. They get out the military, 100% permanent total off the rip. Why? Maybe because they went into medical more than usual. My light duty commandos, my sick bay ninjas, you know what I'm talking about. All jokes aside, no, they did their due diligence. They got the medical evidence, the diagnosis, the symptomology, everything that they needed. Active duty, very few military and veterans have that. But for majority of veterans seeking compensation, seeking benefits, seeking to get treatment for various disabilities that occurred while they were serving in the military, whether it was the Army, Navy, Air Force, Marine Corps, Coast Guard, Air Reserve, you don't talk about, whatever the case may be. We have to take it one claim at a time, one step at a time. We got to understand, get educated on the process, see what's going on. Like, I've been seeing multiple posts, various different, Reddit, YouTube, on my own channel, different people commenting specifically for mental health disabilities, trying to get service connected or trying to increase. Cool. There's a basic, it's like a two-part, there's two categories for mental health. It's anxiety, depression, alcoholism, all that craziness, all that's on the left, and then PTSD is on the right. It's either or. It's either you have all of these or you have PTSD. Now, and I was reading this veteran's post. She was talking about how she wanted to get a VA disability. She wanted to get a VA rating increase for mental health. She's already service connected for anxiety and depression at 30%. She was trying to at least get to 50%. So what does she do? She go out and try to submit a claim for PTSD. Cool. Whatever the case, denied. Denied. I don't know how many times. It was at least denied once from what I saw. She didn't really post a lot of information on there, but just looking at the denial and just from my own experience, the VA is not going to just give you something that you're just submitting a claim for. You know what I'm talking about? Especially for PTSD in specific. You can't be like, oh, I'm service connected. It's 10 years plus. I have never seen treatment or anything for that singular incident. In the last 10 years, I have no in-service complaints. I have no unrestricted reporting. Nothing. You have absolutely nothing to go by, just your word. It makes absolutely no sense to try to put in the claim for an increase to add another mental health diagnosis on top of your already service-connected anxiety and depression. Obviously, she doesn't understand the VA claims process. And I simply was like, hey, dog, you got to listen, dogette. You got to understand the claims process. You can have 100,000 diagnoses, different. You can have every single diagnosis for mental health out of the DSM-5. But if your symptoms are not associated with what the VA is looking for in reflection with the CFR 38 and the Disability Benefits Questionnaire, DBQ, you're not going to go anywhere with it. You're not going to go anywhere. So build the medical evidence. Talk to your psychiatrist. Open up. The more you open up, hopefully they're writing it down. Complain if they're not writing this shit down. But hey, I'm trying to build medical evidence for a VA disability claim, veteran claim, whatever the case may be. And I need you to be writing this down. This is critical impacts that's going on in my personal life. Dog, the turtle, whatever the case may be, Then we get to work, loss of job, stuff like that. You definitely got to be punctual with it. I'll tell you got to be organized with everything. Organization is going to be the key. Now, when I was going through the claims process, it took me about 18 months. I was not rushing. I did it bits and pieces, bits and pieces. I got back into the process. I filed for 3 things. And then once that claim finalized, they had an intent to file. I hit them with my mental health claim. Got that submitted, service connected. After that, I did another 3. Got those service connected. Did another 1. Got that service connected. On an appeal, 75% of the claims that I submitted for service connection, either for new or increase, it occurred. I got service connected. I got the increase. And the other 25% of the claims I was submitting, it was denied claims. I was previously denied when I first got out the military, out the Marine Corps, or RA. All those denied claims, I got service connected at 30%, 50%, and the service connected. And those claims were one for low back, lumbosacral strain, and then I added sciatica on that. So instead of having nothing or just getting a 10%, I got 10, and then 10, 10. 10% for low back, 10% per each extremity for radiculopathy, as well as a supplemental for denied sleep apnea VA disability claim. I was denied that a year, 6 months post-military. All my medical evidence supported direct service. The VA that came, they denied me. I'm like, okay, cool. I didn't know anything about the VA disability claims process back in 2017, 18, and 19. But then when I started my balls deep, I'm talking balls deep, waist deep, baby, all of my research, it took me about 1.5 years from December 2020 up until, well, I think a year. It took a year. From December 2020 to December of 2021 when I actually hit submit on my sleep apnea VA claim for supplemental. I had everything. I had everything needed the first time. Don't know why. Definitely gonna be, I've been exploring and researching what's the best route to take on a clear and unmistakable error on the VA's part. Now, you got to be your own claims manager. Yeah, you might have a lawyer. You might got a VSO. But at the end of the day, you are going to be your best interest when it comes to the benefits that are allotted to you. If you rate them, if you're providing the right medical evidence the first time, second time, whatever the case may be, you got to be able to read and decipher all of this information. Do not just like, oh, I got a decision, I got denied. Okay, well, I'm not going to get it. Or if you do get service connected, you got 10%. Okay, maybe your medical evidence supported 40%, 60%, 100% permanent total. But if you're just happy that you got service connected, or if you're mad because you got denied, you're not going to get any leeway. You're not going to get any traction on that claim. You know what I'm talking about? But, long story short, you got to be able to manage your claim. It's a marathon. Take it one step at a time. One step at a time, Low, hallelujah. You know what I'm talking about? Definitely. Hey, it's getting a little bright out here. Got the sunroof out. Sun's out. Guns out, baby. You know what I'm talking about? Sun's out, guns out. But, hey, as always, you like this type of content, like, share, subscribe, comment down below. Until next time, this motherfucking Debo, y'all stay Gucci with it, you understand me?